All right, let's dispense with the friendly banter. I believe you know why I'm here.
Oh, I always figured it was to study us, discover our weaknesses, and report back to your alien overlords.
Good morning, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96 with the pop-up meeting of the Deadbeat Club. I need to clear some more junk off my desk, so I'm going to pick up where I left off with the original bunch of pennies that I got from Sir Benji a while back. I still have a number of those rolls. These are those really weird ones from our bank, which seem to mostly have a lot of Canadians in them. And then I got another batch just like them. So if we find any Wheaties in here today, it's going to be a miracle. Miracle on M3 Street, I guess. All right, let's see what we got here. Get the cheating sheet out. Hey, James. Oh, my eyes. I'm having a hard time today. Last couple of days, my eyes have been really bothering me. Don't know what is going on, but I have to find a new eye doctor. I'm going to call my one in Virginia, see if he can recommend somebody here, since he's the one that sent my brain biopsy stuff to Michigan. He must know somebody. All right, let me get this out of the way. Get my jug here. This used to be my copper jug. I'm not putting me on camera today. I'm ugly and Mama dressed me funny. All right, here we go. Like I said, I do these even if there's nobody watching. I still like doing them where I can see, in case I do find something cool. Like that time I found the Indian head, and I wasn't on camera. So after that, I have always just run them. I can always make a short if I find something that way. All right, let's kick into gear here. Start out by looking at, this was one of the plain red rolls. There's our token Canadian. I went ahead and ordered myself the other book, the other album for the Canadian pennies, since I seem to be finding so many. I had ordered album 1, which went through 1988, so then I went ahead and ordered album 2 that goes up to when they quit doing them. Boy, this thing's loaded with Canadian pennies. And I'm doing them a little different now because I don't want to, I don't want to expose the Wheaties. So I'm flipping everything in the roll at the beginning, so I don't accidentally. Well, I can tell you there's no Wheaties in this roll, but there are 4, count them, 4 Canadians. So let's look at the Canadians. The oldest one we have found so far in this batch was a 1937 King George. I believe that's correct. or 47. I can't remember. I don't know what I did with it, so I don't know where George is. But yeah, whatever the first year of George, I got one. Let's see what we got this time. Oh, it's the Queen Bee. 1964. Okay, that's the first one. Hey, Mike Wolf. Yeah, M3's under the bed asleep. That lazy bum. He's been tormenting me all weekend, biting my feet, just acting a fool, climbing furniture. I don't know what his deal is. Second one is a 78. Third one is an 86. And the fourth one is a 69. 3-week-old little bums that just eat and sleep all day. Yeah, Sir Benji was supposed to be getting a new key yesterday. I don't know if he got it yet, but this one's going to be an indoor kitty. His other ones are semi-feral outdoor variety. He wanted a lap kitty. So, all right, let's. I got to clear some of this mess off my desk. I got a bunch of nickels here. I need to. I've only looked at them for date and whether there was silver in them, but they need to be error checked. But they don't need to be sitting on my desk. So get them out of the way before I scatter them to the wind. They can go in there. I got a bunch of filing here. The desk is a mess. Ooh, I don't want to lose that. That's a refund. Yeah, it's really weird. Used to be when you got a refund from a company, they would send you a check or they would just credit your account. Well, Xfinity is now sending little debit cards every time you get a refund, which I think is kind of waste of space, but I got 2 of them. One was for like $14 and the other one I think was 21. So I don't want to lose them. I'm gonna see if there's some way I can just transfer what amount is on them over to my only 2 little puppies. Oh, well, at least you got a couple babies. They didn't all. Yeah, first litters a lot of times cats or dogs don't always have a very good survival rate because the mommies are new and they don't really know what they're doing yet. All right, let's see what I got here in these. I don't hardly ever find any errors, but once in a while. Always got to turn. Oh, okay. I'll check them out, Mike. I like doggies. I don't have a doggie simply because when you live in an apartment building, it takes a lot of care to take care of your dogs. You got to take them out and walk them. You don't really have a yard. But growing up, I had a beagle. And when I was real little, we had hunting dogs. My dad trained coon hunting dogs and hunting dogs of all kinds when I was real little. We would go to field trials and stuff up in Iowa when I was real little. So I was always around dogs, but I love cats. My dad would never let us have cats because of the dogs. But cats are just a lot more suited to my lifestyle. But I tell you what, I love that beagle. That beagle was awesome. That was one of the smartest. And then those that have been around my channel for a long time will remember Molson, the rat terrier Jack Russell mix that I shared with my friend. He'd have him part of the time and I'd have him part of the time. That was a great dog. Real smart dude. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, these rolls have been real stinkers. They're customer rolled, and I got some of them, and Sir Benji got some of them, and it's pretty obvious they've been picked of Wheaties. So far, out of like 20 rolls, I think I have found one Wheatie, couple of S pennies, and 25 or so Canadians. I've lost count at this point. But yeah, beagles are great fun. They're really smart. Ours lived to be about 15. He was a purebred that my dad originally got him for our nephew or my nephew, and my sister moved away right after that, so we ended up keeping the beagle. There's actually a funny story about that beagle. I had a good friend who was a radio DJ in the Orlando, Florida area, and his name was Mike. And Mike would come by the house periodically. Well, the dog's official name on his papers was Springer's Mike. And of course, you know how beagles are. They're like, oh, oh, they're loud. So every time my friend Mike would come by, my dad would tell him that he named the dog Mike because it was loud, just like Mike on the radio. For years and years and years, my friend Mike thought that dog was named after him. And I had to break his heart and tell him, hey, the dog came named Mike. He was not named after you. It was just something my dad came up with one day just to mess with my buddy Mike. Salute out to the dog and my friend who has since passed away. Both of them were good dogs. Oh, these pennies are horrible. Let's see. They're just, yeah, I don't know if I want to get any more. 2 batches in a row have been like this. But I guess it's really exciting when you find something good. When you get stinkers like this. Okay, here's something we can look at. 60 Ds. There's a choice of a D over D mint mark, a small date over a large, a D over D large date over small. So at least we got something to look for on this. Yeah, I've got a bunch. I've got a half a box sitting over here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more rolls from this batch. And they're all pretty much not yielding when it comes to Wheaties or anything. Yeah, I saw that, Mike. I haven't really investigated it yet. It's on the 2024. Tater tots, huh? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I forgot whose channel I saw that on the other night about that 2024. Well, I don't see anything unusual on the dates on that one. Unfortunately, I'd really like to find something redeeming out of this box besides a pile of Canadians that have cost me $14 to buy albums for. Well, I started saving the Canadians a little while back, so I was eventually going to have to spring for them anyway. And now that I'm up here in Michigan, they're turning up like crazy because not very far away to Canada. So. And since they don't make them anymore in Canada, I thought I'd go ahead and start keeping the ones. Yeah, Coin Channel is pretty good. There's a couple that I follow. Coin You is pretty good. He's pretty up on what's happening because he runs a store, and one of the things I like is he has no problem saying, hey, this is a BS error, it's not real, and he'll tell you why it's not real and point right at the YouTube people that are, or the eBay people that are just trying to make a buck off of folks that don't know any better. So but yeah, I got to get rid of some of these pennies. I've got way too many built up. And I'm trying to work on my nickel knowledge. Okay, check 2 ears, no double ear, no double chin. Thank you. But I want to get shed of some of these. Bill, how you doing? Haven't seen you for a long time. Happy to have you back in the channel. I'm trying to get some of my people back that I lost when I was so sick. And I am doing so much better since I finally got moved to Michigan. It's been a little challenging trying to get new doctors and stuff here, but my health has improved tremendously, and my mood has improved tremendously. My big hurdle right now is trying to find a car because mine was pretty much dead, so I did not bring it to Michigan with me. It's $30 in loose change. Take them out shopping and happen to get hangry. Yeah, that happens to me a lot, especially now that I don't have a car and I'll be on the bus. And yeah, I get a little hangry. Well, the other day with Sir Benji, he lives about 5 miles from me, and he's like so good about if he's going an area that he knows I need to go for something, he'll come over and pick me up. And the other day we went and got hot dogs for lunch. They weren't conies, they were just hot dogs. But then we went to the post office and the bank, and that's where I got more of these weird pennies. I also got some nickels. And I did get car wash quarters a couple weeks ago when I rented a car. I'll have a car this weekend because this coming weekend because they're having a great big Highway M15 yard sale that runs it's either 72 or 74 miles north and south, right through the middle of Michigan, from Clarkson, Michigan, all the way up to the Bay City area. And I will be setting up at that along with Sir Benji and his sister. We will be in Davison, Michigan, selling stuff that we haven't had time to put on our eBay stores. And I will be also selling a little bit of my handmade jewelry. The critters are going. And so I will have a car next weekend. And it's hard to buy a car when you don't have any way to get to where the cars are to test drive them and stuff. I had one I was looking at online, and it was at a dealership, but they were really evading my questions. And I mean simple questions. So I decided whatever's going on with that car, they're hiding something. And I wasn't going to go 40 miles each way if they wouldn't answer simple questions like, does everything in the cab work? Like the radio and the windows and the locks and, basic stuff like, does it have a full-size spare tire and rim, or are you going to pawn a donut off on me? I mean, if they can't answer simple questions like that, I don't want that car. I don't care how nice it looked. And finally, I got them to admit it needed work, and I'm saying, well, what kind of work? And they wouldn't tell me. So, but yeah, I'm going to have to get a car pretty soon, because even though I can get to the basic places on the transit, I can't get out and do things like metal detect or go up to the farm to see my friend or go down to where Digging with Deej lives, which isn't very far from me, but I can't get there from here. So I need a car for those things. It's not practical for me to go to the post office on the transit, because then I have to sit there and wait almost an hour for it to come back and get me. Okay, I'm looking for DDO on individual letters. Yeah, I'm now that it's getting warmer, I'm really wanting to go detecting, and there's not any place right around here that I can do that. So that's another reason I need to take all these coins back is I started a savings account to purchase said car because I'm spending too much money renting cars. The advantage of the renting of the cars, though, is that I get to try certain ones out and decide if there's something I might be interested in buying. We have pretty good public transportation. It's just the areas I want to go to, it doesn't go that far out. And also because of where I live, a lot of that transportation is going to drag me through downtown Flint, which is not a place 71-year-old woman with a walker really wants to be hanging out right now. It's a little dangerous down there. Like I might as well raise my hand and say, "Come mug me." You know, I'm an old lady. You can knock me down and take my purse. You know, I just feel safer in a car. Then there was a guy here in the building he's got a car for sale, but when I went out and looked at it, the body's about to fall off of it. It's so rusted out, which most Michigan cars are, or a lot of them are. So even at the low price he was offering, I decided I didn't want that headache. So let's see if we got a close AM. Nope, not today. Last penny from this roll. 73 days. Nothing on my list for that. Of course, my list is not complete. Okay, that was a red roll. Let me get a brown roll this time. Let's see. Yeah, see, that was a problem I had, Bill. I saw a coin show not too far from where I am, but I couldn't get to it. And I didn't know anyone that was going, so I missed it. So I'm gonna have a rental car this weekend to do the big yard sale. I'm gonna lose money, but the purpose of it really, it wasn't as much to make money as it is to get rid of a lot of things that I have in storage so that I could cut down on the storage space. So in the long run, I may break even, or I might make a little bit, but I will also be able to run some errands and that kind of thing. So, and then in June, ooh, we gonna have, don't anybody leave. I just found a weedie. We gonna play a game as soon as I get done picking these shield pennies out of here. See, this is why I'm doing them this way, so I don't expose the date on the Wheaties. All right, let me get these out of here. There was no Canadians in this roll, but I got a Wheatie. All right, you haven't even seen it yet. We're doing it based on what the reverse looks like. Got a little bit of rainbow to it. Some detail in the wheat. It's worn down a little bit, but not gone. All right, I gotta find something to give away. I gotta find a gift away. Well, it's gonna be a surprise, I guess. I was so sure I wasn't gonna find one. Okay, I know what I'll gift away. I will gift away an envelope with 12 different Wheaties in it from my leftover. Might be something you need. Today's the 28th. Okay. We got 5 people in here. Let's see. You only get one guess. One guess per person. So whatever your first guess was, Bill, that's going to be the one you get. One guess per person. So far, Bill has guessed and Lucky James has guessed. There's 3 lurkers that have not guessed yet. Oh, and you'll also get a Suzy Q96 channel sticker. I got some more stickers. I did. I got stickers. I got these because in June, I'm going to rent a car again. I'm going to actually sleep in that one. So I'm renting a big old SUV because I'm going to Detect, Michigan, down in the southern part of Michigan. Digging Deej will be there. Sir Benji will be there with his grandson. That's going to be fun. And I will be there, and about 140 other people will be there. Good time will be had by all. It's a seeded hunt, which means you're guaranteed find something. And that's the way I'm kind of going to break back into detecting, because if I get too tired, I can just go sit in the camp area and have people come over and show me what they found. And it's going to be Sir Benji's grandson will be doing his first actual hunt in the kids division. So we're going to try and get some footage of him finding stuff. All right. I don't know what to do about you people. I can't even give things away. Boy, I bet if I had said there was silver in there, all of a sudden the room would have filled up. All right, let's see who's closest. 1957 or 1942. And woo, you're both over. It's a 38 special. Looky there, looky there. That's a good one there. That's a oldie but a goodie. Indeed it is. Nice. Yeah, nice. So nobody won on that one. We're going to set that aside. And we may come back to that one some other day. We'll see if we can find another one. Yeah, there was no Canadians in this roll, but we got a Wheatie, so It's all good. Okay, looking for the wide AM. Somebody asked me the other day what wide AM stood for. That's, this is a kind of a beginner's channel. But anyway, what wide AM means is that there's a space between the A and the M in America where they're not touching like this. This was the way the coin was supposed to look that year. But there are some that have a gap between the A and the M, and that's what's a wide AM. This is known as a close AM, which is where the two letters are basically touching. This would be the space in a wide AM if it had that much room in there. So that's what close AM and wide AM stand for. We didn't get what we were hunting on that one, but it gave me an opportunity to show that. And on the 1995, we're looking for DDO, which is doubling, double that. Of the O is for obverse, or the front of the coin. I always wondered why some of these look like orange peel. A scammer phone call. Oh, lovely. Don't you love those folks? I have fun with them. I have a friend that's got a dummy phone, and when you call that phone, you get this thing that says you've reached Homeland Security. And I always tell them, "Oh, would you please call me back on my other line?" And of course, they jump for it every time because they think they've got you. And then I give them that number, and they call this thing. It says they've reached Homeland Security. Or the other one, I will, if it's a number I recognize as being a scammer, I'll get them on the phone and just keep jerking their chain and wasting their time. And then after a while, I'll tell them, hey, I'm with the so and so county yeah, right. I hear you. Yeah, I mess with them sometimes. Most of the time, I just lock them down. Don't even answer them. I get some real. Most of mine, they're trying to scam me out of property that I supposedly own in Florida. And I will ask them, like, well, which property in Florida are you interested in? And I'll get them to give me a whole bunch of info. Hey, Trevor the Detector, welcome. Born in Michigan. Yay, Michiganders. I am not a native Michigander, but I love this place. It took me forever to get back here, and I am so happy that I did. The worst part of Michigan is better than the parts of Virginia that I was stuck in. I really did not like Virginia at all. Horrible place. Just don't care for it. Too much government bureaucracy in Virginia. Yeah, I'm real happy to be back here. There's a lot of really good people here. There's a lot of stinkers. It's like every place else. But they have pretty good medical care once you can get established. They have really good medical care compared to where I was, and that is of key importance to me. So that was very high on the list of trying to get back here. Boy, this is a shiny one. 2007. It's magnificent. Ooh, magnificent. I came up with a new phrase. Magnificent. Yep. Oh, I love that guy. Scammer Payback. Pierogi. That's my hero. I love that guy when he does the old ladies. It's so cool. And he gets them too. He really gets them. I mean, he gets right up in their phone rooms. He's awesome. Cracks me up every time. Oh my gosh. Especially when he's acting like he doesn't know anything about computers. And he just leads them down this path of frustration. And while he's doing it, he's wiping out every file on their computer. Oh, yeah, I love when he does that, when he turns their webcams on them and they're trying to say they're not where they are and they're not who they are. And then he exposes them with their own camera. Central California. My sister lived in California for many, many years. She lived in Monterey. My nephew lives in California. He's a college professor there, but he's up in the northern part. And then I had an aunt that lived in Fresno, and I have some friends that live near Huntington Beach. I want to go to California because I want to metal detect with one of my internet buddies. But I don't think I'm ever going to get to do that. It's just on my bucket list. But I'd like to. Yeah, that guy's great, isn't he? And I've learned a few things from him. I'm not one that falls for those kind of scams, largely because I have a brother that is like a computer whiz. So I kind of uh, know about a lot of those scams. Recently, I had a friend who said there was something wrong with his computer that he had just gotten and asked me if I would bring it home and check it out for him. And he's one of those, he falls for everything. He's just not very computer literate, and he's an older person. And sure enough, I found the couple of files on there that would allow remote access. And unfortunately, they got into his computer and they thought he had a bunch of money because he used to be a rock star. He has no money. So the first thing I did was take that software off his computer and explain to him, don't put that back on there. How did this get on here? But yeah, I knew the names of all the softwares to look for because of watching Scammer Payback. So I was able to fix my buddy up and we changed his bank password, cleaned everything up. And then I showed him a video of why he should not do those things. My favorite was one where he had a girl that was one of the scammers. And I hate to say it, but I laughed when he made her cry. He put such a guilt trip on her for what she was doing to people that she started crying, and I couldn't feel sorry for her because she had taken so much money from people, and she just initially couldn't understand why what she was doing was wrong. And he told her he was going to call her dad, tell her dad what she was doing. And that's when she started crying and admitted she knew it was wrong. Mike, that's not actually a scam. That exists. It was punched on the wrong planet. That could actually be worth something because there were a number of them back in the 40s that got messed up. The one he had where the scammer was calling him officer. Oh, you can see the super glue. Well, that's different, but there really are some coins like that out there. But yeah, if you can see the super glue, that's definitely somebody was trying to play fast and loose. Yeah, I like that where they were calling him officer. But what I don't understand is when they get caught, why their language gets so foul. I mean, just hang up. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hang on, peoples. It's probably my brother. Yep, it's the brother. Hi, brother. What you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm actually online sorting some pennies. All right, Did you get your birthday card yet? Okay. Maybe it'll get there on your birthday. All right. All right. Love you. Bye. That was my brother Dan. He may poke his head in here in a minute. Said he was not feeling good. They gave him some new medicine. And so he didn't want me to call and wake him up from his nap. So he said he might pop in here for a second. He's one of the good guys. He's the one that got me this new computer so I don't crash during the streams anymore. I'm still trying to get it set up. I've had it for several months now, but it takes a while to move all your stuff from one computer to another. Uh, yeah, my brother's birthday's tomorrow, so if you see him, pop in, tell him happy birthday. I got him a really funny card, and I keep waiting for it to get there to see if he thinks it's funny. Yeah, down to the last 3 in this roll. These rolls are the worst. Really bad. I was surprised they even found that Wheatie, especially one that old. But there wasn't any Canadians in this roll. Sick of 82s. I got piles of them. I don't remember. He can't read. You can look at the pictures, brother. There's my brother, everybody. He's a real character. He's one of the good guys, so happy birthday a day early, brother. I'll sing to you tomorrow. That should break the phone lines. All right, we struck out pretty much except for that beautiful 38 Wheatie. Is this it? Yeah, we got that out of there. Please don't. Oh, come on, bro. I used to be able to sing back when I was in the chorus. Hi, Furry. Say hi to my brother, everybody. Then he's going to go take a nap. He needs a beauty rest. All right, I'm opening a red roll this time. Oops. Whee! Yeah, I'm just taking a break from sorting things out for next weekend's big flea market or yard sale thing. After I move things around for a little bit, I got to sit down and rest. So, yeah, you're right. Used to. No, I could sing right up until they did all those surgeries in 2010 and they stuck all those tubes down my throat and messed up my vocal cords. Got a little off with their aim, but I wouldn't be here if they hadn't, so got to look at it that way. Got to look at it that way. Yeah, there's one Canadian in this one so far. These are the strangest rolls. The red ones have no shield pennies, but they have Canadians in them. And the brown rolls don't have the Canadians. They don't have much of anything, but I have found a couple of Wheaties in those. All right, so we did get one Canadian. It is, man, there's been a lot of Canadians in here. An 87. So we'll file that over here. I swear I've got almost 30 Canadians out of here so far. I have never, I mean, I expected it because of being in close proximity to Canada, but this is excessive. Oh my. Nothing there. But yeah, I got so many of these weird rolls. Benji's got a bunch of them too, so he can just switch over to other things because he has a lot more money to invest than I do. I just have to struggle through them and cash them back in to get some different ones. But I'm going to roll these up and deposit them All right, Mr. Wolf. Thanks for popping in. I'll look at the puppy pictures in a little bit. Okay. Want to look for the close AM, which we did not get. I never find those. They exist. I just don't ever find them. Yeah, I'll probably do a couple more rolls and then go back to my other project for a while. I'm packing a box of supplies that I will need. The things that are here at the house and not in the storage. It's stuff like bags and markers and tape and paper to wrap glass items in and stuff for signs and price tags and all that sort of stuff. I swear you have to take more stuff. I missed a great duck race. No, I didn't. I was there till the end. Which one did I miss that was great? Granted, I did go make coffee, so. Oh, yeah, I did miss that one. That's the one that went when I was doing coffee, I think. Wow. A gold maple leaf. Oh, and you're going to send that to me as a channel donation, right? Right? I didn't think so. I never went over there. And if I do, it's always sticker packs. I'm the queen of winning sticker packs. I don't know why. Yeah, I knew he was giving away the carrot. I thought he was ending a while back when they were giving away that sculpture thing. I thought that was the end. I guess I misunderstood, but I had other things I had to do anyway. I stayed in there longer than I usually do. I don't know if he included me in the contest for the carrot or not, because he said he was only gonna have the regulars in there. Well, I don't know if he considers me a regular anymore. Because I don't go in there like I used to. It's just not conveniently timed for me. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, crazy's good, people. Hey, Tom. I can't see. These glasses no longer work for me, and I haven't got my. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was already over, so I would have had to go anyway. I couldn't stay in there. I have too much stuff going on for that big sale next weekend. We're just taking a break doing this because I can only lift and bend so much, and then I got to sit down and rest. So this is all part of it. I need to cash some of these pennies in. They're everywhere on my desk, and I need my desk for other things. So come on, get in there. Let's see if we got close AM. Yeah, I don't know if he's still here or not, but my brother was in here for a minute. Then he was going to go take a nappy. But yeah, I've got a lot on my plate this week. Trying to get ready for this event. but I was starting to get a little overexerted. So I thought I'd try and clear some of this off my desk. And we'll do some more tomorrow night. Plus, I need watch hours. That's the only thing that's keeping me from getting monetized is watch hours. So, yeah, I don't know if people realize, but if they just lurk and they don't say anything, it does not really help get watch hours. It doesn't really affect the algorithms too much. Yeah, I need to take a split-second break here. And now, where's my my mouse? I need to post a couple of these. And I'm gonna flood the stream. Okay. All right. During my regular shows, Kevin usually does that, but there. Now I can continue. Yeah, I've still got to figure out what I'm giving away for the Patreon prize this month. It always has a piece of silver in it, along with some other things usually, unless it's a big piece of silver. I got the hiccups. Whee, shiny. Ooh, that's a shiny 91. This was the worst bunch of pennies in history of modern man. I just got to keep sorting them because I did find that 3880 that was pretty nice, but I got about 15 to go in this box. I mean, this roll. I wasted in this box. Look for the DDR. That looks pretty crisp. I don't see any doubling jumping out at me. Oh, nothing there. Another 82. I'm not even saving 82s anymore. I've got hundreds of them. I'm getting ready to go through them quickly and dispense with them. And I'm going to deposit all the money in my savings account, my car fund. I've got to get a car. I'm actually paying for car insurance. They have a thing here in Michigan called non-owner's insurance. And what non-owner's insurance does is it makes sure you are insured to drive other people's cars, rental cars, that sort of thing. And I do that because it's cheaper to make the monthly payment on that than it is for me to pay for 1 day of the coverage on a rental car. So, and then you don't have a lapse of insurance. So when you have a lapse of insurance, then they can charge you higher rates when you get another car, and it acts like you've never had insurance before. So in order to avoid that, I got this non-owners policy. So I'm already paying car insurance. I might as well have a car. That's the way she works. At least here in Michigan. Look for the wide AM, not there. Down to the last 5 in this roll. Not much happening. And the last one in this roll is a 2000. Let's look for the wide AM, which is not there. All right, let's see. That was a red roll. Let's do a brown roll. Let's see what's in here. See, I don't know if these customer rolls were all done by the same person or not. It doesn't appear that they were, because they have, some of them have a bunch of Canadians, some have none. Some of them have a bunch of shields, some have none. It kind of looks like I'm dealing with 2 different people, but both of them are weirdos. Now this one has shields. Da-dee-da-dee-da. There's a shield. There's a shield. Oops. This is not looking good at all here. Another shield, another shield. There's our token Canadian. Another shield. Ooh. What's going on there? Thought I had a proof for a second, but I didn't. It's just a real shiny. Just a real shiny one. Got the proof, or the shields out. Whoa. Whee! Flinging them. One more Canadian. One in every crowd. There's an 84. Man, See how many Canadians I have pulled out of this mess so far. It is a bunch. I'm going to count them up real quick. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 Canadians I have pulled so far, and I only have a half a box of pennies. I still have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rolls left to go. That's a lot of Canadians, folks. They're taking over. They're coming in across the border. We got to crack down on these people coming in across the border. Sorry. I'm losing it, folks. Oh, my goodness. But that's a lot. That is a lot. I think that's the most Canadians I ever found in a single batch of coins. It's insane. And the thing is, I have more of those rolls. I got a whole box of customer roll pennies, and they're from the same batch. So this is going to be going on for a while. Yeah, it's going to be going on for a while. I will switch off to the nickels for a while. I also have a couple rolls of dimes. But yeah, I'm not going to torture you guys with these. They're insane. All right, Trevor, thank you for coming in. Come back tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, which where you are is in the middle of the afternoon. But tomorrow's the Lodo coin collecting show. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern is metal detecting show. Yay! I gotta do something here metal detecting wise. This started out as a metal detecting channel till COVID got a hold of it, and then it became both. And then I got sick, so it became almost entirely coin collecting. I found a whole bunch of footage from old hunts. I think I'm going to be going back through it and making some retro videos and some shorts out of, so all of that time was not totally wasted in making footage. Wanted wide, didn't get. I think this is going to be my last one. Might come back later, take another break, do some more. I'm down to one person. Thank you, whoever you are. I hope everybody hit like and subscribe and shares me out. I need lots of watch hours in order to get monetized. See, once I get monetized, I can use that money to get better gift away. That's just a to get better gift away things because I can't really spend my own personal money on that. Oh, okay. I figured it was you, James. 86. I figured. I still can't get over all those Canadian coins. That's something. $63. Okay. CDR. I don't see anything. Hey, Christopher. How you doing? What time is it at your house? We're down to about 5 p.m., huh? Yeah, it's like about almost noon here. Not lunchtime. I'm not hungry though. I ate a big breakfast today. Too much. That's probably why I had to take a break. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to my other chore here soon. Just needed to sit for a while. Kind of overdid. Ooh, that's ugly. Ugly. Alright, we're down to the last 6. Odd. Yeah, I ate too much. I should have just made 1 eggy, not 2, with the other stuff that I had. Last one. Let's go. See if we got a wide. Nope. Alrighty. Whew. That's enough of that. I got some other things I need to take care of. So I'm gonna run work on some other stuff. What is that? Ooh, I just found a roll of quarters. Unopened, bankrolled quarters. We'll save those for tomorrow night. Alrighty, well, the big find of this afternoon's impromptu hunt was the 1938 Wheatie. Out of all these, oh, that's not it. Where'd it go? It's hiding. There it is. That was the high point of the day so far. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a beverage and work on my stuff for next weekend's big sale. So glad y'all got to see me. Glad I got to see you guys. Glad my brother popped in. So all good. I will catch up with you later. Wonder how many pennies I'm going to be depositing in my savings account. I have this huge bag down here. I have another container over here. Two more containers over there. I got a bunch of pennies. They got to go back to the bank before I shut the mint down. And a half a mason jar full of loose change and a bunch of quarters, and I wonder how much. Maybe time for another one of those how much money is in the container contests. Alrighty. I'll catch up with y'all later. Behave yourselves. Bye, everybody. Well, it'll be goodbye if my mouse would work. It won't let me out. There we go. All right. End stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.